Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Farmers taking on the Otters. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch, getting the nod in this one, Logan Webb.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the sweeper is off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ramirez. Long run into the gap. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now it's going to be Mark McGwire. And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. He's got it. And that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium. And on the hill, Steve Carlton. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
And a bunt towards third. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez. On the ground to third. And a foul ball. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Inside, ball 2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
0-1's the count.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
0-2 now.
Ball 1.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Smith gathers, throws, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Babe Ruth. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The pitch. Tap foul at the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a good eye there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Willie Stargell will hit next. Outside, and it's 1-0.
If you're trying to come up with the ideal clubhouse presence and team leader, Willie Stargell pops. Probably the best you could possibly do.
Second inning here, no score. And you talk about Stargell's leadership. I don't think there's ever been a more close-knit team than that Pirates squad of the late 70s. And he was the heart of that team. Remember that team's theme song, Sister Sledge? We Are Family? Misses. The count now 2-2.
Stargell brought home the title for the Pirates in 1979, and it was more than just his leadership. Listen, in '79, he won the National League MVP, the NLCS MVP, and the World Series MVP. That's a huge season and one for the ages.
And that is downstairs. And the count's full. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And there are 2 down. And here is Sosa to the plate. Sosa hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's a little bit low. In there at the knees. Sosa checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. And a swing and a miss.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Carlton back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. On the ground, Jeter handles, throws to first, and quickly one away in the second. Here's Ketel Marte. Marte tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Out to short. They get the out on Marte. So now here's the DH, David Ortiz. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 down, nobody on. So now 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Wade Boggs now. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Ramirez has a beat on it, makes the grab, 1 away. Derek Jeter getting ready to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Ramirez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back in the Bronx as we go to the last of the 3rd. And here is Manny Ramirez. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Walker Jenkins in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now it's Alex Bregman. Ground ball up the middle. Albies tosses to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Inning over. Back here in New York, on to the 4th. The batter now will be Will Smith. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Lined into right. Here's the throw to the plate. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. That one pulled foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Double play ball to second. Fires over to Bellinger, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Here's the left fielder, Willie Stargell. On the ground right side, steps on first for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Mickey Mantle now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That's a ball.
Inside.
Tried the sweeper. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's the ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went, says Larry Bullard. 2 outs. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He sends it out of here, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0. So up next, Wade Boggs. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Bregman to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame.
See, every time you see me, I got something new. And all my haters, y'all can you softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time.
Back in New York, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Trying to bunt his way on, and that's just foul. Bunted back towards the mound. Slings to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's Jose Ramirez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the slider, and it's 0-1.
0-1. One and one.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Did not go. That one in the dirt. 3-1. 1 out. Base is empty. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across, and Ramirez is set down. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Up the middle. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back for more from the Bronx. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. Webb back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Into center. Crow Armstrong makes the catch. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Bellinger. And Albies is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Will Smith. 1 for 2. That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. So digging in, Mark McGwire. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ripped on a line. Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and that is that. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to him, Samuel Basallo. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Grounded out his first time.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one the other way. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So now the DH spot, David Ortiz. Caught looking his first time up. And that one clips the corner. Ortiz, 40 years old now, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. In the air, left field. Makes the catch, inning over. Back now in the Bronx, top of the 6th inning. Now here is Babe Ruth. Ramirez right there to make the grab, and there's 1 down. Now the left fielder, Willie Stargell. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. That one the other way. Bregman to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-2. Here's Alex Bregman. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Late swing fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the sixth. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now, maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Bunt attempt popped up. On the run, throw to first, and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Next to hit, Jose Ramirez. Foul ball there. Runner on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient.
Runner goes again. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Runner on the move again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Bellinger up to hit.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Crow Armstrong at second with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Runner on the go again. Stays alive. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. And Bellinger is out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Boggs stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Derek Jeter. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Oh, that's inside.
There's a strike.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ramirez makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Little chopper rolls foul. Fouled off. He was late. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Stargell has it sized up. Brings it in. One up, one down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Marte in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at one. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Sosa sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Oh, he botches it. Still fires to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. We go to the eighth. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that one fouled off. Bautista, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. That one in triple digits. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And it gets by him. Gets off a throw.
He's safe.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty much a model swing. On that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Man at second. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. But now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. Down to second. Gets back as he almost ran into another out there. McGuire, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed. Next one misses. Ball 3.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And they boost their lead. It's 7-2. out, base is empty. Babe Ruth, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. That one ripped, but foul. Caught him looking for the K. Now the left fielder, Willie Stargell, 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Manny Ramirez. Carlton back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And now it's Alex Bregman. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team. Boog, the runner at first, needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pick.
Runner takes off. Hit on the ground to short. Jeter zips it across. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
In the dirt. Smith gets it to first. Out number 3. Back in the Bronx. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle.